Jordan Ellis. 2, Craig Foster. 3, Anton Keynes-Powell. 4, Nathan Waite. 5, Jack Ryan. 6, Dwayne Robinson. 7, Jordan Willen.
We're here at the town ground where Heanor have just beat Continental Star 7-0. With me, I've got manager Glenn Clarence, assistant manager Steve Hamilton, first team coach John Shepherd, and centre forward Kieran De Brouwer. Now, Heanor, I'm coming to you first there, mate. Today you've hit a landmark. You've got your 100th goal for the club. I know you've scored some crackers before today. What's it feel like getting to 100 goals for Heanor Town Football Club?
Yeah, it's a good achievement. I'm proud of my achievement, but also it's a team effort, and obviously I don't do it all myself. A lot of lads have set me up. Nathan in the past, Carl today, and hopefully many more to come.
Brilliant. I know we've had a few players on the last few weeks, pal. We're obviously at a point now where we're looking forward to next season. Are you looking forward to that? The preparations obviously started now. Where do you think we can go next season if we keep this squad?
Yeah, Glenn's had quite a few good lads into the club. To be fair, I'd probably say it's probably been one of the best dressing rooms at the minute. It has been for a while. Obviously, the last few weeks results haven't been there, but I think if Glenn adds a couple to what we've got at the minute, they shouldn't be far off next season at all. Now, a good set of lads in and off the pitch, on and off the pitch. Brilliant.
All right, cheers, Keno. Glenn obviously scored 7 today. Go and get a pint, Keno. Cheers, mate.
I'm off, lads, I'm off. Only sold in National.
What a boy. Glenn, we've won 7-0 today. Granted, and this is no disrespect to Continental Star, they're bottom of the league, they're already relegated. But I think today we've seen a little bit of belief from our players to just keep plugging away. Are you happy with the performance today?
Overall, yes, Tony. It's all right being all smiles and happy when you win 7-0 and downbeat when you lose 3-0. We said we needed to learn lessons. No disrespect to Continental Star, and I mean that. They're bottom of the league. They're bottom of the league for a reason. And the first 10 minutes, I thought we were outstanding. And then at 3-0 up, I don't think I've ever done it, but 3-0 up, the lads got a bit of a rollicking at half time at 3-0 up, because after scoring those 3 goals, we stopped doing what we were doing to get the lead. And then, again, probably a 15-minute spell in the second half where we didn't keep good habits, didn't do what we were good at. And then the 4 goals have come from where the 3 goals came in the first half. Working hard on and off the ball, moving the ball quickly, and then your talent shines through. So, yes, of course, I don't want to be derogatory towards Continental Star, but when you play in the bottom of the league, you've got a chance to express that. You can't read too much into today, I suppose, other than we knew that quality's there. It needs to start showing against better teams. And again, I'll allude to it again, that even today, if you don't work hard, you don't create chances. And our 7 goals come from working hard. So credit to the lads. But again, obviously milestones. Keno scored his 100th goal. And to score 100 goals in 150 games, and you've said it before, Tony, centre forward, he's probably played 25 before my time as a centre midfielder, and I'd say 90%, 95% of the goals he scored is from wide areas, so he's not a centre forward. So 100 goals in 150 appearances, different class. And then you've got Nathan over 200 games now, Nicole 200th game, Greg Marriott's 100th game today, and I think is that his first ever goal for us?
Can't remember.
You'll have to do your checking.
He's not prolific, is he?
Thought Greg was good today, really good. So yeah, good day all round.
Excellent. Moving on with that, Steve, we'll come to you there. Obviously, Continental Star have given it everything they could today. To be fair, I think they could have probably snuck there was certainly 2 good chances where Joe's had to throw himself at the feet of their forwards. Just coming up against the side that have already been relegated, how hard is it for us to motivate our team going into a game like this?
Well, it shouldn't ever be difficult to motivate the side, but it can go one of 2 ways. You know, while they're still in with a chance of staying up, they can want to try and scrap it. Arguably, you could say once they know they've been relegated, that's it. You know, they give up the ghost. But we just wanted to talk more about us today, and we set out trying to play football, and that's how it started. I think we were 3-0 up inside 8 minutes. And then, as Glenn said, at half-time, we spoke to them and just pointed out that that's how we'd had our joy. And whoever you're playing, whether it be Continental Star or anybody else, you know, if you set out and you've got to be disciplined. And with all due respect to Continental Star, you know, we probably had a little bit more time on the ball that we wanted. But then it was about our brains and what we do with it and take advantage of that time. And sometimes we just slip back into a little bit of long ball, and it wasn't quality long ball, and we also slipped into, you know, having too many touches. And there's so much quality throughout that side, you know, unless they get into good habits, and that was the reason at half time that we spoke to them, that unless you get into good habits, it doesn't matter who you play, and if you make the wrong decisions and the wrong choices, you make life difficult for yourself. And for probably half an hour of that game, bits in the first half and the second half, we were making life difficult for ourselves. So, but yeah, pleased, amazing really that we go in 3-0 up at half time, and we're having a go at them. But it's great to have to get that, give the lads a little bit of confidence, and more importantly, we've kept a clean sheet, as you alluded to at the start of the question.
Excellent. Okay, John, just looking at Glenn's already mentioned, players have hit landmarks today. So Kieran De Brouwer's got his 100th goal, and we've recognised Greg Marriott for 100 games, Nick Hall for 200, and also Nathan Benger for 200. What's it like for us as a club to have players like that we can build the squad around?
It's good because it's always important to pick up experience. I mean, Greg Marriott, is he 21, 22, and 100 appearances? That's fantastic for him, isn't it? You know, and Heanor, I didn't realise his goal ratio. Is it 151 appearances, 100 goals?
Something like that, yeah.
It's fantastic for him, fantastic for the football club. Yeah, it's very important. The loyalty, I know Glenn's massive on that, and clubs to be successful need to have loyal players here. We've got a lot of players. I've been here since Christmas, and there's a lot of lads here that, them guys you mentioned particularly, they're here for the right reasons, here for the football club. You know, and I'm pleased that they've got the win today. I'm pleased for the group they've got the win today. So yeah, it's good. It's good. If you've got a lot of loyalty there, it builds a bit base for the future, doesn't it, of the team for next season.
Brilliant. Okay, thanks, John. Glenn, just moving on to the next few games. We've got Barden Hill away next Saturday, followed by Walsall Wood and Hereford in a week. What's your target sat here now out of those 3 games?
9 points.
Cheers, pal. On that note, let's go and watch the National.
Cheers, Tony.
Cheers, boys.